Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a little bit more of a review on EliteAlgo today. So you guys have been following the channel for a while or following my Facebook group or Discord will know that I've been experimenting with LuxAlgo for a while now and I'm really enjoying it, finding it really good. I've had an amazing track record on LuxAlgo, so I thought I'd try EliteAlgo. Completely different company, completely different system, but there are a lot of similarities just because these people that do trading view indicators all seem to do kind of along the same sort of lines, and so there's definitely similarities between them. So my LuxAlgo stuff has been doing really well. If you look at my win rate here, I'm documenting all the trades that I'm doing on LuxAlgo, and I've totaled $10,350 profit. In the 40 trades I've done, win rate's about 75%. And so I talk about that a lot on this channel, and I'm doing a lot of it in my Discord, which you can find a link to in the description below, where I talk through my trades on these to help people that perhaps like need a little bit more input on their strategy for LuxAlgo. So really, I'm really encouraged by this. I think this is great. It's really simplified my trading. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go and get LuxAlgo for the lowest possible price. I have a coupon code STA30, which again I'll put in the description below. And you can go and use that on the LuxAlgo website and get 30% off all of your indicator subscriptions for LuxAlgo. So this is definitely by far my favorite. However, I've been testing out EliteAlgo, which is a completely different system, like I said. Whole different review. I'll leave this review in the description below for you to go and check out as well. So I'm much newer to this, so it's, I'm not quite as familiar with it. Starting to get more and more familiar with it. This is only day 2 of trading it, so I thought I'd post an update because basically yesterday I posted my first video, this one right here. So EliteAlgo review day 1 minus $1,700. So I tried to use my same scalping strategy with SPY. Basically, I love trading SPY on the 1 minute, just SPY, 1 minute time frame, in and out, 5-10 minutes, hopefully max. And just get on with your day. If you get 2 or 3 of those a day, you can just sit down anytime and just take those trades. It's perfect. So that's why I've been liking LuxAlgo. But with EliteAlgo, I thought I'd try a similar strategy. So I thought in this video I'd talk about what I'm doing and also the results that I had today and overall the last 2 days of testing, how it's going. 2 days is still a small sample size, but with LuxAlgo I'd already seen really significant results within 2 days, so maybe I'm just getting harder trades with EliteAlgo, like harder days, but today was a really solid trending day, so did well on it, and I think it made up for yesterday quite well. So let's get started on looking at some of the trades. So if we go to the trading view, by the way, you can do LuxAlgo and EliteAlgo on free trading view. A lot of people ask me this. You don't need a subscription to trading view to get you can run your indicators on trading view. So here is EliteAlgo, so not Lux but Elite, so get complicated. And so what I've done here is basically trying to keep the strategy as simple as possible. So in the settings, I've put them to the buy settings, obviously. This is the Elite Auto Tuner, which is basically just trying to optimize the signals for the particular market. I've added in reversal bands and also Fast Trend Cloud, and both of these are supposed to be similar to what I'm using on LuxAlgo, which has had so much success, which I've had just really found really good. So I'm trying to replicate the success on EliteAlgo. So what I tried yesterday, and I did it again today, is we have these 2 symbols really. So we have the smart buys, we have the scalping indicator, which is basically this ribbon. It's like a stochastic or a MACD. Not really sure what it is exactly. They call it, like I said, on the they call it like the smart scalper or something here. So go down our Fast Trend Cloud. So I'm sure somebody could probably figure out by backtesting. I know it's funny, some people just like look at these videos and try to figure out how they can do it for free. In reality though, there's a lot more that goes into a trading strategy than just trying to copy the, what you see on the screen of a YouTube video. Quite funny. Anyway, so if we zoom in on this guy right here, this was the market open. This is Friday market open. We had one of the most bullish days I've seen for a while, super trending day. So I hoped it'd have a good day, and it did. So it was good. So this was the opening 1 minute candle on SPY today as we gapped up. And so normally I don't buy the market open. I usually let things settle. For some reason today though, I guess intuition, I don't know, there was a smart buy signal that came in the first minute. So I jumped in calls right in this, within a minute or so of the market opening here. So these 2 candles right here. And so I took calls, 0 DTE calls as well. It's pretty much what I'm doing in the mornings on these. Will be 0 DTE. Or later on in the day, I actually switched to longer dated expirations just because I didn't want to get killed in the afternoon an hour or two before the close. So I jumped on these. So you can see these little lines here on EliteAlgo are reversal lines, and these are support lines as well. So generally with these algo systems, I always have like at least 2 or 3 things for confluence. So the first thing is the signal that comes in, the smart buy. It's supposed to be for a trending buy signal. So that's why I jumped in here. It's a little bit hesitant though, because you can see that the trend indicator here was still red. So I like to see it go green before I jump into these things. And sometimes they'll match fairly well. Like again, this one, the sell signal came in right here though. You can see the sell signal, and it really was turning red at the same time. Unfortunately for this signal, it did take a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes before we started to see a change in this indicator to green, because I really want to see both, right? I want to see the smart buy and the green signal. I took a chance, I jumped in and it paid off, so I scalped this move just up to here, and then I held a bit more up to here as well. So it was pretty good. It was a nice trade, and I think I made like $1,000 on it, which was really, really nice. I think it was that one. Actually, no, that was a different one I did. I only made 400 on that particular trade. And so you can see I did calls all day because that was the trend. And what I like about EliteAlgo is it makes the trend really clear. So you have this little thing, I'll make it bigger. Let's make it, you can just adjust the size of these boxes. I'll just make it bigger. So I'm going to put it down the bottom right because that's where you can see it better. I'm going to make it large. So you can see this box here is pretty good for EliteAlgo. It didn't work great yesterday, but today on a trending day, because this was all green, I had the confidence to jump into things that, you know, with the trend, because that's really what this is all about. So this was like, okay, heavy uptrend. I'm going to take buy signals whenever they look good. I'm going to take buy signals. So it gave me the confidence to jump into buy signals, both on, ironically, on EliteAlgo, this one, but also on LuxAlgo as well, using the indicator, the trend here, in conjunction with the two. So now I'm using Elite and Lux all at the same time. So anyway, so that was the first trade of the day. It worked really well. So a lot of people say, well, yeah, but then look at this signal here on these different systems. Say, would you take this? Well, no, I wouldn't take this because it was against the trend. The trend was really, really bullish all day. We're below what basically is a green cloud, right? So you don't really want to be taking signals that go against the trend. I took the smart buy because it was clear at this point that the trend was going to be green continuing, because this is such a fine thin line right here. And of course we had this really nice trend up, bouncing off this all the way up. And you can use these things as dynamic support and resistance as well. So yeah. So again, you can see anything that went against the trend today, and you should know what the trend is on EliteAlgo because of this, and also because of these ribbons. All of them failed. Almost all of them, at least. I mean, there was a period where we were downtrending, which was good, but like basically the trend was bullish today, so most bullish signals were taken. And so again, every video I want to reiterate this is, if you blindly follow these things, you probably aren't going to have that much success. You can still make money with it, but you still have to have a trading brain, right? You can't just blindly follow buy and sell signals, because you can't, like, there's always going to be fake outs, right? And what happens is people will take the fake outs, they'll lose confidence in the system, and they'll stop taking the trades and then call the thing a scam, or say it doesn't work, or you're better off doing this or whatever. What you have to do is basically make the trades your own as well. So it's not like you actually have to do some work and effort, and even if it just means you only take sell signals when they're in a downtrend and you only take buy signals when it's in an uptrend. But you can add simple confluence that just makes it much easier to make trades with these types of indicator systems. So today I was pretty happy overall. You can see most of the signals worked really well. Ones especially when there's confluence. So this buy didn't work, but there was no confluence with the scalping indicator. There's no real reason to think that this was gonna like do anything other than fail, because we're in a slight down. It's like a micro downtrend, right? Well, we had a bullish uptrend all day basically, but occasionally you'll get these intraday 1 minute things where they'll downtrend for a bit. So just kind of showing you some indicators here, talking about like what I was doing with the whole thing. Yeah, So today, though, the bottom line here is yesterday I had this horrible loss. So I'll mark what yesterday was. I did all these trades yesterday. I ended up at a minus $1,700 loss. And I have to say, like, even though I'm used to testing these things and trading all the time, I was a little bit demoralized because when you look at EliteAlgo, the first week or two that I had, this is the first trades start of May on EliteAlgo, I made like $2,000 or $3,000, $2,000, just 19% wins, 40% wins, 10% wins, 11% wins, and so like it just went on this really green streak right out the gate. So I guess like I was comparing EliteAlgo to Lux, and so far, Lux obviously was a lot better for me, but it could have just been a bad day, so I didn't call it quits and I actually made all my money back today, which was great. So I marked the 3 trades that I did today on EliteAlgo. These are these 3. I ended up bringing that minus 1,700 up to plus 40. So now I'm plus $40 on EliteAlgo. So not quite as grumpy with it. I think it allows me to continue. Perhaps these were just the first few losing trades. And so, it was a great day. But yesterday was a really bad day, so they balanced each other out pretty nicely. So let's look. I've done 9 trades, and I've lost 4 of them and 1, 2, 4, 5 of them. So let's just do 5 divided by 9. So I'm still only at a 55% win rate, roughly. And so hopefully the next few days will bring that up towards the same as I'm doing on Lux, if I can do that. And I'll start seeing a 70+% win rate, which will start to turn this profit a lot better. So yeah, overall I was pretty happy with today. I think it would have been hard to lose today on any system. I still did better on Lux though, which was interesting. So we're going to look at Lux trades for today. Let me see if I'm telling the truth here. Actually, I did about the same. I did have a losing Lux trade today, whereas on Elite I actually won them all. So never mind, ignore that. I had a losing trade today. So yeah, so overall I'm starting to become more impressed with EliteAlgo, and it'll take another week or two before I have any really meaningful amount of data. And when I do, I'll put it into the full review here and you can go and check it out. And every review that I do, I'll try and put links to both Elite and EliteAlgo so you guys can come and check it out, what's involved. The nice thing about these is there are also Discord communities that you can join as well. At the moment, there's not too much in here. I put the cost for EliteAlgo. You can come and check it out. I think there's a discount code that pops up sometimes that you can use, 20 off or something like that. Reach out to me though if you want to know more. I can see if I can find you a good deal on EliteAlgo. But yeah, so that's about it. Just wanted to give you an update on how the EliteAlgo performed for me today, and it went well. So let's hope that next week continues, and I hope you guys have a good Memorial weekend. I'll talk to you next week.